Welcome and good evening from Xi'an, Shaanxi province in China. Headed to dinner at this restaurant. Don't know what it's called in English, but it should taste really good. Just exited from the city's walls on a DD choosing car. It's kind of like Uber, but in China, to the restaurant. So we have arrived at the restaurant. What's it called?
黄葵辣汁肉店.
So you get Chinese hamburgers. So we're gonna go check it out. So this is liangpi.
Yeah.
So it's rice noodle
Rice noodle.
with some chili oil on top, I'm guessing. And
Not guessing, it is chili oil.
And now he's taking some bread and he cuts it open. And then, and he's putting meat inside. So we picked up our order. We got this liangpan, which is rice noodle with chili oil. And then this bread, pretty much it's bread that's cut open and there's fatty meat inside, which should taste really, really good. It tastes really good. It's crunchy bread on the outside and the meat inside is very fatty and it's very flavored, a bit salty. It tastes really, really, really super duper good. Got to get some groceries from the supermarket before we head for some adventures tomorrow. We're going to this temple thing yet with some soldiers underneath, I think. Good morning, it's the next day and we're at the Terracotta Museum. So Dad, would you like to explain who this man is?
He was the first emperor of China. He unified the... It used to be China was a state country. There's a lot of small countries. And he was the first guy unified the...
whole country together.
Yeah.
This is the Terracotta Museum with the terracotta warriors. All these people are made out of mud, right? Mud. So this is all mud, and they're just buried here. There were also some other dynasties that buried on top of them because there were never actually historical recordings of these people being built here. And the horses there actually do have a purpose. There used to be chariots with one stick and two wheels, and had different decorations depending on what they were for. And this place where they're restoring, this is the horse that they're restoring. And here they're doing some more restoration work. We have desks with microscopes and lights. They just finished a dude. It's restoration, I'm guessing, over there. So they're wheeling him out. So they glued it. Yeah, kind of like emergency room on the bed. And they also put some spray on these dudes so that their paint doesn't come off. Okay, so this is pit number 2. It is located just 20 meters north of pit number 1 at the eastern end and is shaped in an L shape. It was discovered just 1 month after pit 1 was discovered, and covers an area of 6,000 square meters. This is special and different from pit number 1 because it actually has mixed military forces compared to the other one, which just had normal infantrymen. There were archers, there were war chariots, cavalrymen, and infantrymen. And this was a much more complicated battle formation, but it was better, it was more strong. But now it's mostly destroyed and rubbled because they weren't as careful during the excavation project. We are now on the Great Wall of Xi'an. So they're city walls. So all the way around, they're downtown, aka the old city, where there's no buildings at all. Is this wall There's the train station on that side, and this the outside of the cities. And from here, the archers would protect the city, which used to be many dynasties had their capitals based in Xi'an, China, rather than there were also other cities such as Nanjing, but it's currently Beijing. It once was Xi'an during different time periods. But this is the view from the wall around the city, and it's really cool up here. And this is the opposite side of the road, facing the inner city. And there's actually building height limits in here, but they're pretty high actually, much higher than I expected. So this is the old city. We have made it to Xi'an city walls, northernmost doors. Well, not northernmost, but it's their north main door. Center of the city, laterally, whilst being on the north side. And this is the view. And this is inside the city. There's roads. It's a modern city now. Xi'an's very small though. Going on a bike ride, doing some biking, and into the beautiful sunset. Hopefully you enjoyed that little time lapse. Sorry about its shakiness. It was super shaky as I was riding. I forgot my tripod out. Okay, first of all, the roads is bumpy, so even if I had my tripod, it wouldn't be that good. But since I didn't bring my tripod because I'm not smart, it was super duper bumpy. So I'll see what I have to do about that. Hopefully the iPhone's terrific, 10 out of 10, A+, best in class. Stabilization will do the work, but this is the Westgate. We made it. Sunset's behind it. There's also lots of air paths up and around everywhere. Air paths of the aircraft flying over Xi'an. Not landing, just fly over aircraft. Finally made it to Southgate. Oh, that looks really cool in video. It's a lot darker. I can increase the brightness. Oh, this is not really working. Yes, that does not work, but this is the southern gate. And it's very main because it's their main gate in which to enter the city from. It used to be where foreign diplomats and state leaders would enter the city, and even people. There'd be guards. This is the most guarded because it's the main door. See over there, you can walk in. There's the pathway. It's very main. Lots of guards here though, very well protected. This is like the main entrance, and it's also very it looks like it's very strong, I guess. And I'm guessing, since this is the most important part of any, at least in Chinese culture, I'm not sure about European culture, it's the south door, the south entrance is always the main entrance. So this is also where I'm guessing is their CBD.
The new CBD.
The new CBD.
Yeah,
there's HSBC, ABC, a bank in China, no, agriculture bank of China. Lots of hotels. There's Mesa.
And it's always for true the central line for the Chinese city, especially for the Chinese city with a long history, go from the north gate to south gate.
So according to Dad, I just heard him speak. This north gate goes to the south gate is important. or something like that. Dad, can you come? So you said the south gate is the most important, right?
Yeah.
And the north gate is second most important.
Yeah.
So what did you mean by north gate to south gate is most important?
Because the most important people, they are coming in the south gate.
Okay. So
And
most important people come in from the south gate.
The emperor.
And the emperor
Will come in
will come in
from the south gate.
from the south gate. So it's their main gate for everything. And this is their CBD with lots of modern buildings and stuff. So it's very nice here. This Xi'an's downtown, I'm guessing. And off we go towards Easter. We have to make it before 9. So let's see how this goes. We have arrived at the east gate. I almost said west gate. This is the east gate. This is where we're not going back to the north gate. That's our hotel, the XY Hotel. It's a very good hotel. I will do a demo today, maybe actually. Yeah. Oh, noisy street music. It's located near here, so our hotel's located near here. So we're going to go back to the hotel, maybe grab something on the way. And that's the end of our bike ride and exploration of Xi'an's wall. And we're now leaving through the east entrance exit. I am not tired whatsoever. Just at some noodle place for dinner as I am exhausted and just need something to eat before head back to the hotel to maybe do some work. Don't know yet, but these noodles taste pretty good actually. Starting off the day in the afternoon at lunch, and we are at this local restaurant. So there's the soup to drink while you eat.
Because the dish is very salty.
Because the dish is very salty. There's a cold vegetable dish, a noodle.
No, 小炒, local 小炒.
Local xiaocao, which is like fried stuff in noodles.
Mix, fry everything together.
Fried stuff mixed together. And then there's
牛肉泡馍,
which is
the bread pieces cooked with beef and rice noodle
okay, so it's bread
pieces.
cooked in a soup with some noodles and beef.
Very good.
Currently at this park where there are statues of people from the Tang Dynasty of China. So this is
玄奘.
Xuanzang, and he was the monk that was sent to India to bring the Buddhist culture to China. And he studied the Bible. I'm not sure what it's called in the Buddhist culture, but the Bible equivalent. And many books about Buddhists from India and brought them to China. He also studied their language and brought that here and translated it all into Chinese at this temple at this location in Xi'an, previously known as Chang'an, during the Tang Dynasty. At the Xi'an metro now, I really like how they have the symbol of the place near the station, the Xi'an station. We're going to take the train to Cheyenne, transfer to line 2, and then we'll be on our way. It's really modern. I'm pretty sure it's a pretty new subway system actually. And there's the train coming in. So this is a really cool poster board about the Silk Road. So we'll start here in the Qing Dynasty at Chang'an, which is Xi'an, which is right where we are right here. This is the Qing Dynasty. This is the Qing Dynasty. So that's this is Chang'an, which is now Xi'an, China. Here you can find Zhejiang, China, which is in a previous video. This is Zhejiang, China area, Shanghai, to the east coast of China. Yeah, what are these cities?
Some of them is on the south part, it's Yangzhou, and some of them they're on the north part, like Liaoyang, Dengzhou.
Liaoyang and Dengzhou.
Yeah.
So then here we have
go to the sea and then
go to the sea and then we can reach Japan, Kyoto. And then the Pacific Ocean.
Of course,
And then
they take a boat to
take
reach,
the
the,
bo-
to reach Japan.
take the boat to reach Japan.
so
And
they go
headed
west.
west from Xi'an, China, which is the center,
That's a Silk Road.
is following the Silk Road. This is where? Dunhuang. And what is this?
Jiuquan.
This is just middle parts of China.
Yeah, middle part of China. There's a pretty cool culture there.
There's cool culture there. Okay, and then moving on. Come closer to the camera.
So here,
Here we
the
have
on top is
At
Urumqi.
the top left,
No.
top right, sorry.
Top right,
And
yeah.
then the stand.
The Yili is still in
And
China,
then Kabob, which is Afghanistan.
Afghanistan,
Fun
and
fact.
all those
Other
stand countries over there.
Did you know that from China to Afghanistan is the biggest time zone jump you can do in one step?
Okay.
It's 3.5 hours. Moving on. So this is Russia.
Russia,
Right.
or stand, 俄罗斯
Okay, so
is
this
on
is
the top.
top is Russia because Russia's this Arctic
Yeah,
hellish place.
yeah that's the whole Russia area.
And then this is I guess like the Soviet Union, I guess. And then this
Those
dead
stands,
now.
yeah, stands.
dead now.
Yeah,
But
stands.
there's lots of Russian Eastern Orthodox.
Yeah.
And
Then
then
we move on.
we move on to Persia. This is
Persia.
Iran, Iraq, and Syria
Yeah.
in a big
Per-
Middle East mess right now. But this is we move on. So here,
Jerusalem, Middle East.
Jerusalem. So
Middle East.
the west part of Middle East. Moving on, we have
That's Rome and
Byzantine.
Byzantine. Egypt.
Byzantine is over there, which is now Turkey and Istanbul.
Yeah,
Istanbul,
and,
Turkey, and also Greece,
Greece.
Rome. There's Athens and
That's the Mediterranean
Mediterranean
Sea. And then move on. That's Rome.
this is Rome. Moving on, this is Rome, Italy, and that's the Colosseum, really famous. And then Atlantic Ocean to to America. And we are now leaving, the train is now leaving the station as we have arrived at our destination. And there it goes. So we arrived at the Cheyenne Tower, which is a tower, and they're closed for maintenance, so that's a bummer. Nightlife in Xi'an, Shaanxi, China. And we are at the bell tower at the center of the old city. It's actually slightly south, but it's at the intersection of North Street, East Street, West Street, and South Street. And it's a central meeting spot of the city. So here is the bell tower at night with all its lights. Looks really gorgeous. Hope you enjoyed that little time lapse whenever I put it. It was of the clock tower and all the cars driving by. I just thought of the idea of this clip, so it might be a bit choppy in between, but we're now continuing to leave. We're having a professionalism competition. They were also flying a drone before. There's also this like fountain thing, which is pretty cool. So there's a fountain, and it looks pretty cool. It's really noisy though. So this is the drum tower of Xi'an. There's many drums on it, as you can see. These drums were played to send some messages and alerts. It's within those city walls. There's many drums. They might have played music during certain festivals, such as Chinese New Year or Lunar New Year, or what's another big Chinese holiday? Can't think of one at the moment. But there's a plaza here with many storefronts. There's also those flying toys that are sent up into the air. Lots of people police presence, and over there, just to the east, was the bell tower. While here where I'm standing is the drum tower.
Yeah, in the middle.
Together, this area is called the Bell and Drum Square. Time to get some lamb kebab. This lamb, right? This is oh, it's spicy. It's spicy.
No, the smoke, I think.
The smoke, and it's also pretty spicy.
It's on the...
It's on fire. It's grilling.
It's on the roof.
Wood. Yes. This is a northwestern China delicacy. So we're gonna try it. So now for some seasoning. We did another season first. This one is doing some spicy this time. Oh, it's very spicy. It smells good. But not as spicy as Chengdu, but still really spicy. So we got our lamb kebabs, and they taste really good. I tried a piece that was about to fall off. It tastes very good. It's very well seasoned. It's not too burnt, but it's cooked well enough. The only thing is it's very, very spicy.
Really?
It's not as spicy as Chengdu, Sichuan, but still very spicy. And this is the Beiyuan, which is the entrance of Huimin Road. It's a pedestrian road with a lot of Muslim population of Xi'an. And
There are
it's,
there are 25 Muslim
20
in the old city area.
The old city area contains 25% of its population is Muslim, and I'm guessing it's near here.
Mainly they are here, I believe.
Mainly they're here. And this is Huimin Road, which is a road with lots of nightlife and food and stuff like that. Here they're making candy, so there they're doing the sugar. So they're hitting it to make it hard. And there they're making candy and they're putting stuff in it. And then making it, cutting it up into little pieces like this so that you can eat it. Got another one of these Xi'an specialty orange sodas. It tastes really good. It's kind of like Fanta, but not really. It tastes better than Fanta. It tastes really good. Local Shaanxi delicacy, Xi'an, and it's Bian Bian Bian. It's this character, which is just a mess of random things. And that's it for my 3 days in Xi'an, Shaanxi, China. Next stop is Shanghai, so that will be pretty cool. I also have a flight review to do, lots of videos. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed exploring Xi'an. Very, very cool city. I actually really liked it. I liked it more than I expected, and I kind of like it more than Chengdu in some ways. But Chengdu has pandas, so that gives it bonus points. So from the clock tower, the bell tower, and the moon. That one I'm not going to screw up. From the bell tower and the moon in central Xi'an's old city, I'm going to say good night, goodbye.